Hey guys, so I had a pretty long nap today and it's after midnight. I can't even remember the last time I saw midnight. But you guys, what happened tonight? I just couldn't sleep even if I wanted to. You guys are going to freak out. I am telling you, Jesus is coming. But I'm going to save the best for last, you guys. I got to share a few other things before I get to this awesome thing that I'm about to share with you. Okay, so Sandy, she's a subscriber of mine, and I'm sure you guys have seen her comments on, many videos and many channels, but she just keeps us in the know on this and that and everything. So thank you, Sandy, for all the things that you share with us. I know it takes some time to write all that down, but I really do appreciate it. Yesterday I was talking about the calendars and this calendar and that calendar, and so she had shared the Israel calendar, the Hebrew calendar, and I received many other comments about these days. And so you guys, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to believe that this calendar is accurate. And you guys, just everything that's happening in October is just so crazy, just with Hurricane Michael and these feast days. And then she also had wrote about the Revelation 12 sign, and I was just like, what? Is the Revelation 12 sign taking place in October? Did it happen already, or is it coming? I don't know, you guys. So if you guys know when the Revelation 12 sign, what day that is, please let me know. I would love to know. So that's just another marker, you guys. Um, but just so much in October. It's just absolutely crazy. Okay, so she was sharing that Feast of Trumpets is October 11th, which it's just got over with. And then we have the Day of Atonement on the 20th, Feast of Tabernacles / Sukkot, the 25th through the 31st, and then the last great day on November 1st. So you guys, I'm not going to share my dreams again, but I just want to tell you guys, I just feel like the Lord is putting my puzzle pieces together. As far as my dreams, I only felt like there was one or two pieces left. And I just felt like the Lord was just putting that last piece into place. That's what I feel in my spirit. So with reading about Sukkot, being on the 25th through the 31st makes sense to me, you guys, considering the little girl, you guys. This dream just never leaves me, and it just stays at the top of it all for me, where the little girl said, I know that I know that I know that the rapture is going to happen. And I knew it was a Jewish feast day that started with S. And I knew it was before or during or right after this Jewish feast day. You guys, I'm not Jewish. I don't follow all the Jewish feast days. I do know the big ones. I know trumpets. I know of atonement. I know tabernacles. I know Shabbat. I know the big ones. But as far as the little ones like Shemini, Atzeret, or whatever it's called, I don't know all those little ones. But my Halloween dreams, the fall dreams, you guys with the lemon dreams, and everybody else's dreams that are confirming Halloween and fall. And then we had the meteorite shower, the Hurricane Michael. You guys, I could go on and on and on, but you guys know what I'm saying. You guys have been watching the videos, and I know you guys know way more than I do. But you guys, we're there. We're on the cusp of going home. Yesterday I shared about my son, and if you guys did not watch that video, I'm just gonna share a little bit of it. I had a vision right before I woke up. I never dream about my son ever. And he walked into the room and he said, Mom. And I looked at him like, what? And he said, how's it going? And he was tapping on his watch like, it's time, it's time. And like I said, he had a smile from ear to ear. And then I woke up. So I felt led to look up the meaning of his name. And I looked up 1995, the year he was born, and Strong's. And you guys, all that information just blew me away. Well, my son is 23, and it brought me to Evan Almighty. And as you guys know, in Evan Almighty, He was building Noah's Ark and getting ready for the flood, and they kept on saying 923, 923, and 23 is in many, many movies. And then also I was watching, which is crazy because I haven't watched J.K. Bug Out for, oh my gosh, probably over a year. I have not watched one of his videos, and a video popped up that was only a minute long, and so I just clicked on it real quick, and he was talking about the fall of America, that Hurricane Michael is, another sign that America is about to fall. And then I remembered in that pet goat, because he does the videos on pet goat, and you guys, I mean, this video is so crazy long. um the original pet goat video, so there's much symbolism in there. And I remember Psalm 23 being written on the wall in graffiti with Donald's name in there. And I know I'm sure you guys have watched some clips on the pet goat, but you guys, Satan knows what time it is. And this is how they communicate with each other, through this pet goat, through the movies, through these hurricane names. I mean, they have a way of communicating. And don't you think for one second that they're not, getting prepared, because like I said, Satan knows exactly what time it is. He knows that Bible better than any one of us. Everything is in place. The Lord is getting things into place. Satan is getting things into place. Like I said, they have the FEMA camps ready, the RFID chip ready, the guillotines ready. They have it all ready to go. So once we leave, Satan has full reign of this planet. And so of course they're getting things ready too. So with this 23, you guys, I don't know what it means, but I don't believe it's a sign from the Lord. The Lord is definitely speaking here. I just don't know what it is. These numbers, 111, 1, 222, 333, 444, we see them all the time. And we don't have the understanding right now, you guys, but we will know everything once we get home. And the Lord is not going to give us these numbers without revealing it to us. That doesn't make any sense. So, I believe before we go, we're going to know what these numbers mean. So today, when I woke up, my husband was already up and he was watching the news. You guys, my husband has the news on all the time. That's all he pretty much ever watches. And so I got up and I was looking at YouTube on my phone, and then he said, "Did you see that?" And I said, "See what?" And I looked up at the TV, and he pushed rewind, and then he showed me this, what you guys are seeing on the screen. There's a big 23 on the TV, and I was like, what? Just what I shared about the 23. And then I'm looking at the little headline there, and Panhandle stuck out to me. And I was like, Pan, that's another name for Satan. So Michael hits Panhandle. Is that another sign about the war in heaven? Is it happening? Is it about to happen? Yes, I believe so. With everything in my being, I believe that the Lord is, it's all about to go down, you guys. So, I don't know if there was anything else. Oh, and then somebody also shared that the Dow is another big sign about the financial collapse. The Dow drops 831 point some points. Well, when we added up those numbers, it's the number 23. And I don't know who it was, I can't remember, and I'm sorry that I didn't mention you, but they had so many numbers with the 23 that my jaw literally dropped to the floor. It's like, oh my gosh. And then all the other comments with their 23s. It's like, okay, the Lord is speaking here about this number 23. So we just, again, he's going to reveal it to us. I don't know when, but he's going to reveal it some way or another. Just like the 69, he's going to reveal it. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to share on the 23. So this morning, after reading some comments, I was just seeing all the people that are discouraged and depressed and don't know how much longer they can hold on. And I get it, you guys. I get it. I'm on that roller coaster too, where we've been watching for so long, and these dates come and go, and we're only human, and we want to go home so bad. And I understand. To me, sometimes when these dates come and go, it's like I do get down and out, but then it's not much longer till there's another date. So it's just I get excited looking at the next date, and then I think about just every day all these people that are coming to Christ. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people are giving their lives to Christ. And I don't believe in a delay, you guys. I believe, God's had this day picked out since, forever. So, he knows exactly when Jesus is going to come, and um it's coming, you guys. We're so close. But I get it. I understand where some of you guys are just like, you don't know if you can go on living in this, cesspool of evil, demonic planet that we're living in. It's just filled with sin and disgust. And you guys, that's why I lock myself up. I stay in my home, and I don't leave unless I absolutely have to. But, um, you guys, I understand there's financial problems, there's marital problems, there's problems at work, there's, we're all going through something in our lives. I mean, it's just, that's a part of life. We're going through whatever we're going to go through, and we're at the end. So whether it's testing or whether it's Satan throwing things at us, whatever it is, we have Jesus to get us through these times. We just got to hold on to him and his word and believe that he's working everything out for our good. And we might not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but we just have to believe and have faith that he is taking care of us, and he is taking care of what is in the making. And it's all good, you guys. It's in the end, it's all good. He's got our back, and he's never going to let us go. Once we're his, he is not going to let us go. But you guys, when you see people's comments of giving up and don't know if they can hold on, I beg you guys just to get on there and just take a second and comment and try and lift them up in their spirits. And you guys, we're in this together, all the way to the end. We are in this together. So we need each other more than ever right now to keep going. This race is almost over, and that's the tough part about a race. The last part of it is the hardest. You're tired and you're weary, and you just want to fall on your face and cry, basically. And that's kind of where a lot of us are, just like we don't know if we can go on. But we're children of God, and that's part of our job, is to be there for each other, and just encourage each other. And like I said, just give them a word or two, and just like I said, just hold each other up and carry them if you have to. You guys, I'm going to leave my email address if any of you guys are just needing somebody to talk to, or whatever. I will make the time to reach out and email and talk to you that way, or give you my phone number and we can talk on the phone, or whatever you guys need. A lot of us Christians are going through this. We feel like in our own personal life, we're going through this alone. I'm so blessed that I have my husband on board with me, but many of you guys are walking this by yourselves. And I've read comments over and over that if they did not have their YouTube family, they don't know where they would be. So, and I'm with you guys too. I have my husband, but I don't think I could do this by myself. I am so happy and blessed and thankful that I have you guys, finishing this journey with me. And there's many times that I need to be lifted up as well, and you guys have been there for me. And I just ask that you guys are there for each other. Just take the time to read comments, and you see these down and out depressed comments, just take a moment for them and reach out and help them in whatever in whatever way that they need. So you guys, I'm going to get to the exciting part of this video. So today I'm, seeing these comments, and so I prayed and asked the Lord, just please give me something, give me an encouraging word, whatever I can give them. I just need to give them something to keep them going. And so I laid down and prayed and asked the Lord if he could give me a dream, and I didn't get anything, you guys. I don't remember anything. And then I woke up, and my brother worked until 8 o'clock, and I still continued in prayer. And I told you guys about the lady that I just got about a month and a half ago. And if you guys have just subbed to me or whatever, I own an assisted living, and I've been doing it for over 10 years now. And throughout these 10 years, I've had about 4 residents that the Lord uses as vessels to speak through to me. And I haven't had one in a long time. It's been quite a while since I had a resident speak to me. But I got this lady, and probably about a week ago, she was talking about, she said that the storm was coming. And so I knew that was from the Lord, because just the way she was acting and crying, I just knew. Anyways, this lady, she always says, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" And most of the time, she starts talking to these little children. And she just laughs, and it's like she's playing with them. And she's like, "Oh, honey, come here." Or, "Oh, honey, don't play with that." Or, she's just this cute little, fragile little lady. I mean, she's 80 pounds wet. But she's got dementia as well. And if you guys don't know what dementia is, it's just a horrible, horrible disease, and they can't remember anything. And, some have it mild, some have it medium, and like Sam, he had it severe, 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 where he couldn't even put a sentence together. He couldn't put 2 words together, and he did talk, but it was all jibber jabber. It just didn't make any sense. So this lady tonight, we have a first floor and a second floor. I don't like to call it a basement because it's really not a basement, but I have to have a chairlift to get them up and down the stairs. And so I was taking this lady down for bed, and all of a sudden she said, "Did you hear that?" And I said, "Hear what?" And she said, "8." And I went, "8?" And so I continued down. This thing is really, really slow. It takes like 3 minutes to get downstairs. So we're just like, do, 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 do. We get to the bottom of the stairs, and she said, "Yeah, 888. And I was like, oh my gosh. As you guys know, 888 means Jesus. Gematria, 888 means Jesus. I was like, okay, that's awesome. And I just didn't kind of push it. I just took her into her room and got her on the potty chair and started getting her undressed. And all of a sudden, she started laughing. And she said, "He said it's not going to be much longer." And I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, every single hair on my body stood up. I got goosebumps like you would not believe, you guys. I was just like praising the Lord. I almost just lost it right then and there. But you guys, to me, that is just like the Lord, he just, what I was praying all day long, I just need an encouraging word to give these brothers and sisters that are just down and out, and us that are, we're still excited, we're watching and waiting. I mean, we just love getting a word from the Lord or a sign or whatever, so you guys, I just needed to share that. The Lord came through and gave us that through this lady. And like I said, a week or so ago, she said the storm is coming. Then tonight, 888, she's laughing. And then she said, "He said it's not going to be much longer." So you guys, I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that was from the Lord. But for you guys that are newly subbed to me, I don't think I've shared this in probably over a year and a half, but I just wanted to reshare this from my first client that I had that started speaking to me, that the Lord used. And he had it severe, you guys, just absolutely severe. Like I said, he just jibber jabbered. He couldn't put two words together. But she just, as a caregiver, you just kind of go with the flow and act like they're, just talk to them like they're making complete sense. And, it's just such a reward to take care of these people and seeing, it's sad, but you guys, when they get home, they get new bodies, they get new minds, but it's such an honor to take care of these people that are going through, especially dementia and Alzheimer's. It's a horrible, horrible disease. And, um, but Sam was always just so happy, happy. And I loved him. He was probably one of my favorite clients I've ever had. And maybe that's why the Lord used him so much. He talked to me quite a few times through Sam, but I just wanted to share these really two short ones. One morning I was getting him up, and I was listening to my Christian music. You guys, I worship the Lord and sing to him. I have my Christian music on all the time. That's just one thing that keeps my spirits up. And I was going to say that, you guys, for you guys that are down and out, just keep on, reading your Bible and watching positive YouTube videos. If you're watching videos about, the dark end time stuff, get off of that stuff. You don't need to concentrate on that. Just focus on the Lord and him coming back, and, just anything that keeps your spirits up, just do that. Don't, if something just kind of brings you down, not saying that it's bad or anything, but if you're watching a YouTube video that just makes you sad and down and out, just shut it off and try and find something positive. And like I said, just watch TV programs that are happy, and, preachers that talk about the end times, and stay away from the preachers that just talk about, prosperity and money and stuff like that. None of this worldly stuff matters. So don't, not saying you can't listen to that stuff, but just focus on the Lord and him coming back. Because I promise you guys, it's not going to be much longer. It truly isn't going to be much longer. For me, the music just keeps my spirits up. On a 1 to 10, I'm like a 12 all the time. And I can't sing worth a darn because I'm Norwegian, but you know what? I'm hoping by the time it reaches the Lord's ears, it'll sound, pretty good. But that's just what keeps me happy, happy all day long, is just listening to my music and singing and doing what I do for a living. There's no greater joy than taking care of people that really do need to be taken care of. So anyways, you guys, I was getting this guy up. I'm sorry I get sidetracked so much, but I'm singing along, and all of a sudden, Sam, again, he can't put two words together. So I know without a shadow of a doubt, this is from the Lord. He said, you really do love him, don't you? And I said, Jesus? I was like, absolutely, I love Jesus, and I can't remember the exact words I said, but, I was like, absolutely, I love Jesus. And then he said, you do know that he's coming to get his children very, very soon. The wedding is about to begin. I mean, you guys, there is no doubt in my mind that that was from the Lord. There is no way that he could have put all that together without making a mistake. Every single word he spoke was just clear as day. He didn't skip a beat saying that. And then probably about a month or two later, again, I was getting him up, and I sat him on the edge of the bed, and he grabbed my arm and he pulled me into him. And I swear to the Lord, you guys, that his voice changed. It was not Sam's voice. And he pulled me into him, and he whispered in my ear, and he said, I am coming to get you very, very soon. And again, guys, every single hair on my body stood up. There was no doubt in my mind that was from the Lord. There was a few other things that happened throughout that year or two that we had Sam, but those are the two big ones that I wanted to reshare here, as I know I've gotten quite a few more subscribers since the last time I shared that. But you guys just keep your heads up, and you guys just know that we're going home. You guys just don't give up right now. We are at that the last of the last of this race, and again, guys, we just need to stay strong and know that we're in this together, and you know, just keep sharing what you guys get, and you guys, I'm getting tired now. I know I'm not redoing this video, but I'm going to let you guys go. I just wanted to come on and share all that and just encourage you guys to keep going, and just know that with every fiber in your being, just know that Jesus is coming to get us. And we're going to be home before you guys know it. Before you know it, we're going to be home. You guys just think about a year or two ago, you know, it wasn't that long ago. So a year or two is not long, and then we're home forever. We're home forever. We're done with this world. But I'm telling you guys, it's not going to be a year. I just truly believe with every ounce of fiber in me, it's not going to be a year. Like I said, I'd be surprised if we truly saw November 1st. But again, we just got to take it day by day, and just know whatever is happening, the Lord's got it in the palm of his hands. He is in control of all of it. So, and the Lord will carry you. He will carry you when you feel like you can't do it anymore. Just cry out to him, and give him your heart and tell him what you're going through. He's there to listen to you. He's there to comfort you. He will get you through those hard days. And you guys, again, just take it day by day. Maybe tomorrow you're not feeling so great, you know, but the next day you could be on cloud nine again. You know, I'm telling you my experiences. I've been there. I've had my high days and I've had my low days, but the Lord's always gotten me through it. So I hope that encourages you guys, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Take care, and God bless you.